Hello and welcome everyone, my name is The Clever Fool. Today we will be playing the third level of The Rise of Tamerlane, a custom campaign created by Bassi AOC, detailing the events of Tamerlane's early life, before the events of the official campaign. Let's go ahead and get started. Life on the run was not easy. Sometimes Timur and Hussein were fortunate and the plunder was rich. More often than not, they were unlucky, especially Timur, who was heavily injured in 1363 while trying to steal one sheep too many. Spying the thief prowling about his flock, a particularly watchful shepherd pierced Timur's shoulder with a well-directed arrow, and fired another into his hip for good measure. The injuries left Timur lame in both right limbs. This was the birth of the scornful nickname Tamerlane, Timur the Lame. Didn't know that. Neither Timur nor Hussein were willing to give up, however. They began once more to raise an army, a successful enterprise thanks to Timur's charisma. Encouraged by his generosity in distributing plunder, Timur's soldiers grew ever more fond of him. After Hussein and Timur regained their strength, they returned to Transoxiana to battle the Moguls. They lost several skirmishes against Ilyas Khoja, but the Moguls also suffered a devastating setback when the Sarbadars defeated them before the walls of Samarkand. Timur and Hussein moved quickly to exploit this favorable development, hovering around the weakened city like vultures. There goes the massive FPS drop as we go into the loading screen once again. (1366 AD), the Moghul siege camp, at the eastern gates of Samarkand.
Make me proud, my brave warriors. The inhabitants of Samarkand do not have the means to drive us back. Take this city by storm.
There they are! To arms!
Are they losing HP on their own? Yeah, it looks like all of green is losing HP on their own, like in the Crossing the Pyrenees level. Also, these knights have +7 attack? Oh my gosh, they got absolutely cleaned up here. Okay.
The Moguls have been defeated. I must report this to Timur immediately.
Hey, it's the guy from the first level. Oh, and he gets on the horse. Oh, that's so cool. That's a nice touch. A few days later. Alright, our main objectives are to conquer Samarkand in purple by destroying the city's castles. Timur must survive. Our hints tell us that we are restricted to a population limit of 150. There are no rivers or lakes in the area that are suitable for navigation. Therefore, you can build neither docks nor boats. Since Timur's entourage has grown lately, his forces are well equipped and have stockpiled many resources. This gives you the opportunity to attack early. Okay, your scouts report that Timur and his army in blue are in the east awaiting the outcome of the siege of Samarkand. Should Tughluq Timur fail in his attempt to occupy the city, Timur may deem it prudent to end his alliance with the Moghul Khanate. Tughluq Timur in green has led most of the Moghul army to Samarkand to conquer the city. He is confident in his victory, but the inhabitants of Samarkand will offer strong resistance. In the case that the Moguls are repelled, they will have no choice but to retreat. Only Ilyas Khoja in Sion, Tughlaq Timur's son, will continue the fight. However, Ilyas Khoja will not try to occupy Samarkand, but will do everything in his power to defeat Timur and Hussein, both of whom he has always distrusted. Ilyas Khoja's army consists of heavy cavalry, Megudai, pikemen, and trebuchets. Trebuchets. The city of Samarkand in purple is currently ruled by members of the Sarbadar clan. The Sarbadars will train mainly heavy cavalry, mounted archers, and camel riders. Given enough time, they will also send war elephants into battle. Sounds pretty dangerous. Timur's blood brother Hussein in red has built a fortified camp in the north from which to assist Timur. Hussein's army consists of light cavalry, cavalry archers, crossbowmen, and Kipchaks. Some warriors who have deserted the White Horde in gray are currently in the northwest and are allegedly looking for a new lord to serve. It may be wise to pay them a visit. And lastly, to the west, there are the tribal lands of the Badakhshanis in gray as well. They may be willing to support Timur if he does them a favor. Okay.
The Moguls are nearly disempowered. Tughlaq Timur has already fled, but his son continues the fight. We must defeat him. I have always warned my father not to trust you. You and Hussein have never been more than ordinary bandits. Do you know what I do to brigands like you? I hang them.
You hang them! Well, sir. That's kind of rude, don't you think? Alright, our first order of business here should be to scout around a little bit of the map to look for some resources and figure out who we're dealing with. We also have a couple of new objectives here. We must prevent Hussein from being defeated, and we must also defeat Ilyas Khoja now. This looks like the entrance to Ilyas' base. Perhaps we built this TC a little too close then. Let's get villager production online and continue scouting this direction. If we don't want to attack Ilyas Khoja directly, we might want to look into setting up a link to Hussein's base that's not in Ilyas's base. We've started in the Imperial Age as well, which is good. This looks like we have a simple enough path. We're going to need woodcutters. And we've already housed ourselves. Whoops. Okay, now we're unhoused. And now let's go about checking out where the Grey Horde, I think, is. In the northwest. They should be around here somewhere. Continue creating villagers. Let's also build up a castle here for protection against Ilias. They're probably up here now that I see that they've got horses.
Surrender. There's still time.
Oh, that is sinister. I like that. I like that line.
We are looking for a new lord to serve. We would like to join Timur and would even be willing to deliver our cannons to him. We need gunpowder to prepare them for use, however.
All right. I could have sworn I saw some deer up here. Yes, I did. Oh, we're under attack here. Fortunately, we got a castle up in time. Let's actually bring our light cavalry back to defend here. We're going to want crop rotation soon if we can. Send our villagers back to work here and have them chop wood in a safer location. Free trebuchet kill. Very nice. Let's pick up crop rotation, continue villager production here. Think about picking up a blacksmith so we can start building cavalry archers. What are our unique techs here? Okay, so we have better cavalry archers. Parthian Taxis is free. That's actually really huge because that means our cavalry archers are actually already very, very powerful. Let's pick up conscription here from our castle. Let's build a couple of military buildings here. 2 stables ought to do it for now. Let's get some villagers on gold now. And we need to bring petards to Deserter's camp in order to get cannons online, it seems. Let's build a TC here. Continue building villagers. Let's build a university. Let's not send this guy through Ilias's base just yet. Let's build 1 treb. Let's build a blacksmith. Let's get more housing up. We should think about researching chemistry at some point. Let's knock down that tower. There's some heavy cavalry from purple. Doesn't look like red is under any attack right now. Oh, that looks troublesome, however. That's the tower down. Let's keep building more housing here with our builder villager here. Man, elephants are so strong. Let's get blacksmith techs going. Back to work. Let's start building some archery ranges. Maybe 3. Keep producing villagers. Maybe think about building another castle too. Let's upgrade to Hussar. +1 range on Trebs? Is that even worth it? Let's build cavalry archers. Send more villagers to wood back here. Oh, that Treb keeps knocking down our our farms. We're gonna need an answer to that at some point. Let's build a trebuchet of our own. We're low on wood. We need chemistry. Still putting more on gold. It doesn't look like Hussein's under any attack. And it looks like, I don't know if they'll continually produce cannons for us, or if they'll only produce just the 4 that they see there. We've got Hussar now. Let's keep our blacksmith working. Let's do barding armor. Let's build another castle. Maybe up here in Hussein's base. How about here, overlooking the gold? And then we can use that castle to start sending the P-tards over. Keep producing hussars. Let's get blast furnace out. That's more elephants. We should be more prepared somewhat this time around, now that we have better upgrades. Let's pick up archer armor after blast furnace. Are there any university texts that we're missing? No. We've got a pretty healthy econ going now, so we can focus on producing military. Seems like a couple of purple units sneaked over to that edge town center there, but it's not a huge deal. We'll clean them up and then go back to work. Let's upgrade to heavy cavalry archer. And do we have access to hand cannoneers or bombard cannons? No, we do not. I guess that's why the important thing is to bring the Tater units over there. Let's send the 5 P-tards and see what they say. Not sure why my Trebs made it all the way over there, but okay. Low on food.
Thank you for the gunpowder, Evil. Along with our artillery men, we will fight faithfully by your side.
Okay, we researched drill. And we got a lot of units in return. Let's back them up in this direction. I need more stables up north. And to continue production of cavalry archers here. since both these guys are producing Trebs still, that leads me to believe that there must still be some. They must still have some castles, that is. The name of the game here is to keep pumping out units and destroy their production buildings. That's where Ilias's castle is. And wow, Ilias is losing a lot of units here. Also, for some reason, we can't see his field of vision anymore. Let's actually build a monastery. And we should think about getting markets up as well. As well as more markets. Looks like we've hit our pop limit. And it doesn't seem like we get faith, which is very unfortunate. Let's build our markets here. And keep up the production of light cavalry. We might at some point want to transition into camels. Keep pressing the create skirmisher button by accident instead of the create light cavalry archer button. Hussein's looking like he's doing alright though. And now let's take this chance to send a hussar over here to see what's going on. Out of gold. 9 gold miners with nothing to do, huh? Let's repair this castle up. There's a gold pile here. There's another gold pile here. Delete that villager. And start thinking about trade.
Some Moghul soldiers who survived the Battle of Samarkand have occupied our gold mine and are forcing our miners to work for them. Free us from the occupiers and we will reward you.
Okay, and it does seem that gold is somewhat scarce here. So training light cavalry and some trash here seems to be the right idea. These guys are out of gold as well. And that's Ilyas Koja.
Moghul upstart is now the ruler of the land. We have no choice but to withdraw from the steppes.
Let's actually take what gold Ilyas has here. And now we have another secondary objective, which is to destroy the green camp to the west. And one of our primary objectives is complete. Very good.
Timur, my good friend, I am so sorry, but there can only be one ruler of the steppes. Go back to your tents and let me have the palaces.
Are you kidding me? Wait, so this is why we don't have markets.
Betrayed us. We will chase this ankle biter to the end of the world.
Oh, that is a yikes. I truthfully did not expect that. Are you kidding me? So that's why he didn't have a market. Oh, that is so annoying. That's our castle in the south down. Okay, we are in worse shape for sure now. We're probably going to lose this castle. I thought we had an ally, but I guess I was wrong. I definitely don't want to lose my siege equipment now. That castle should put up a decent fight. But we're going to need more cavalry archers and way more hussars here. And I think our next play is to actually take out Hussein here. That's so unfortunate. And now we got Timur sitting out in the open. Let's pick up guilds at the market. And strike while these guys are down here. They're coming after my gold miners. Let's wander off south. Man, Amir, that betrayal actually kind of hurts, yo. Aren't they brothers? That really does kind of sting. After all we went through together. Let's knock down this siege ram so they don't get our trebs. And take out that siege tower. They are producing steppe lancers, yes. But we have... Oh my god, that's a lot of enemies. Let's back our unpacked trebuchets here. And we're going to need to send in more units. Oh no, here's a cavalier just assassinating all of our villagers. Let's actually build some barracks here. And think about picking up halberdiers or pikemen or something. As long as they don't send another Treb down there, we should be okay. Let's concentrate on eliminating Hussein. Man, I really thought we'd stay brothers till the end, you know? I thought we were gonna make it. I thought we were the good ones. Send our villagers back to work. Send these guys back to gold. Sell off some of our excess resources. Buy some stone. Repair this castle up. And keep our queues flowing. This gold is now finished. Let's start mining that stone over there. Let's take out this castle. Let's not run our hustlers into the castles. And I guess we will research Timurid siegecraft, because why not? Now we have purple hitting us with a backstab again. That's more of our siege equipment going down. So let's build 2 more Trebs, send them in this direction. And I saw Hussein's hero unit somewhere. He might still be alive. Let's build a couple siege workshops to see if we can continue producing bombard cannons now that we've aided the deserters' camp. Somehow I doubt it. Something tells me that these are the only bombard cannons we get. But just having drill is already insanely helpful. What I like about this one though is that with the number of enemies that we have on the map initially, the backstab isn't actually immediately obvious. I had no idea that was coming. Perhaps the lack of a market was somewhat of a tell. But other than that, I can honestly say I had no idea. I had not even an inkling. Maybe like vague suspicions that it would happen. But Hussein is going to regret turning his back on us here. He really messed up. It doesn't look like we can produce any more. Let's upgrade to capped ram. And finish off the rest of Red's base. Now, the Samarkand city is only producing Cavalier. They aren't even producing Paladins, so they're actually not too scary. Oh, our gold miners here are going to die, sadly. Got even more coming down south in this direction. We're going to need a new source of gold soon. That's... Yeah, get out of there! Perfect. That's Hussein down. We need replacements for our gold miners here. Let's send these villagers over here to pick up some gold. And build 2 more trebuchets. Man, war elephants are just so population efficient. I think I might tech into camels here. We're probably going to lose those units over there, but that's okay. As long as we don't lose what remains of our bombard cannons, I will be happy. Okay, those villagers are out of stone to mine. Let's put them back on this gold. And man, these elephants are just going back and forth deleting my army. Let's try to consolidate back in the center. Alright, so now our main remaining enemy is Samarkand here. In order to secure a gold supply, let's go ahead and try to push the Moghul camp. Let's keep these forces here at home. Get some units queued up on the backlog. Oh my god, we got sniped. I was too slow to react there. Alright, and it looks like they've just got some towers, some stables. This must be the entire Moghul Khanate presence here. Let's fend off these Persians first. They take so many hits to knock down, it's insane. With the hill bonus, we have much better of an advantage, though. Yeah, trying to take war elephants down with light cavalry is not a good prospect. Okay, now these villagers are done for. We're running low on golds. We're gonna need to free these miners here as soon as possible. Meanwhile, we're losing Timur. Let's repair, buy some stone, sell food, and wood. Good, and it seems like we're just able to save this wonder, or this castle. And this camp is basically invisible. Once we knock down that remaining tower, they should be in the mood to be friendly. Nice.
You drove away the enemy soldiers, Timur. As a token of our friendship, we will share our gold with you from now on.
Much appreciate it. And now let's actually attack in the west. Let's build a forward castle here to get ready to show that we mean business and also have a means of replenishing our trebuchets. Let's build some stables as well and some archery ranges. Let's keep selling excess food and wood. And having a critical mass of cavalry archers to deal with the elephants is also very important. Going toe-to-toe with them with light cavalry is not the answer. Let's start sieging down this gate. The other castle is actually over here. Whoa, that's a strong force. We really only need to knock down the trebuchet.
With this gold, we can train many more horse archers. They mean what? Defend Samarkand!
175 gold. It's not nothing. Anything is better than nothing. Where are our cannons at? Oh, we even had 2 trebs here. Well, those are long gone, sadly. Let's repair this castle back up. And where are our bombard cannons? Did we lose them all? No, there's one back here. They're all back here. Beautiful. This will be one of the 2 castles down soon.
We've achieved what the Moguls were not able to do. One of Samarkand's castles lies in ruins.
Let's build a castle here where it once stood. It's a nice palace you got there. It's not going to save you guys though. And at long last, I think we're finally on the front foot here. That 175 gold is actually pretty frequent. Frequent enough to be quite noticeable. But we should be good. I doubt we're going to run out of gold before the end of the mission now. And I think it would be faster to do an eastern push, but it's more satisfying to do this western push. We're basically trashing their whole city now. You guys can go ahead and retire. I don't need you anymore. I like to imagine that they're retiring and I'm not executing them by firing squad. Seems more wholesome that way. I wonder if there's a voice line for destroying the palace. Doesn't seem like it. Let's repair our bombards. Good, we didn't let that one die. Timely repairs from the villager. Now let's make the eastern push. With a two-pronged attack, they don't really stand a chance here. The momentum is firmly on our side now. And if the Persians have been harvesting their own resources to fund their expeditions, I gotta say, props to the level design. If it's not infinite resource spam, I feel like this is very well done. Because it does seem like hitting their economy has had an effect on them. Imagine if Timur just randomly died out of nowhere here. Let's put you back in the castle now. And this castle should be going down momentarily. Very good. It's so weird that a random villager has the same voice as Tughluq Timur. But it seems now that we have control over the city.
My lord, I'm pleased to announce that our campaign was a complete success. The Mughals have been forced to retreat, and Samarkand is in our possession. Not even treason could stop us.
Yeah, freaking Amir. We were brothers. What happened, man? This could have been both of us. This could have been both of us. But no. You had to ruin it, man. We had a good thing going. And that's this level completed. Interesting map layout where Ilyas is kind of sandwiched between you and Amir at the start. I didn't really see much of Amir. I saw like a lot of dead bodies and such around here. So early on when he was your ally, it did seem like he was doing stuff, which is cool. I also like the fact that there were some gold piles hidden around here, and it was valuable to take out Ilyas rather early so that we could get his gold as well. But in the end, even without a trade route and even without having access to this western gold mine for very long, gold still ended up not being a problem because Tater light cavalry are just so efficient. They have 5 pierce armor. They can basically take archer fire all day and having those light cavalry to back up our heavy cavalry archers that also have insane pierce armor and attack makes them a very scary fighting force. Fun map. Alliances were regularly made and just as promptly broken. That, after all, was the way of the steppes. After Hussein abandoned Timur, he retreated to Balkh and turned the time-honored city into a fortress. This was a provocative gesture to the nomad aristocracy, which opposed settlement and saw in Balkh's broad walls the rise of Hussein's power and the decline of their own. Timur, on the other hand, was popular among the nomads. He continued to gather more and more followers to his cause after the Moghuls had been successfully repelled. Soon, he was ready to remove the last obstacle standing between him and supreme power. Hussein's days were numbered. Oh boy, his own brother. All right. Fun level. The important thing is to get your economy booming as early as possible. Otherwise, you won't be able to withstand the first waves of attacks from the Persians. Those war elephants are very, very strong. Any campaign where I have to face down war elephants, I'm pretty scared of. So Mission 6 of Barbarossa is also pretty intimidating for having a Persian enemy. As well as, to a lesser extent, the Scourge of God by Attila the Hun. They sent a couple of war elephants, but it really wasn't a big deal there. They only had like 5 or 6. In any case, next time we will tackle the final level, Revenge, as we seek to kill our blood brother now for turning on us. Not cool, man. Until then, thanks for watching, guys. My name's been The Clever Fool, signing out.